Welcome back, cowboys
and cowgirls.
Welcome back. We got some talking heads, freaking Reno forest fires that put off our Tahoe Rim Trail trip for a few weeks. So we're back in the studio. So today's video, kind of a fun concept.
We get feedback on this.
Don't buy this. Buy that instead.
You know, we actually surprisingly get a lot of emails like, which would you choose, this versus this? I feel like I answer those every once in a while. I also get DMs about that as well. That's true.
So we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
But first, mash that subscribe button.
Is that what
or click it gently.
What do the kids say these days?
They say smash it. Smash it.
We haven't moved on from smash yet.
Subscribe, merch, podcasts, live streams, Instagram. You know it. All right.
All right.
You wanna go first with one?
Yeah, and this one is because I've actually gotten this question. We've gotten this question via email and DMs multiple times about like tarps.
Okay.
Of like, which would you choose?
I was curious if there'd be some hammock specific things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a very common question of like, which tarp should I buy? And you know, there is some monetary factors to this, so I get it. Like, but
money's off the table for this video.
Money's off the table. Okay. So if you can swing it, definitely get a dyneema tarp over a non-dyneema tarp.
Yes. Yes. In fact, I would say it's worth not buying the non-dyneema like sill tarp and just saving.
Yes.
And just getting the dyneema one.
So yeah, a couple reasons. Obviously the weight's a factor. And you know, dyneema doesn't soak up water, so when it's soaking wet and you have to carry it, it's still lighter. It's easier to dry out.
Yeah, it's just so much lighter, and I think like, even just purely from a cost standpoint, because it's twice the cost, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. So I always answer that question with going with like some type of dyneema.
We do get asked that a lot.
Yeah, and there's like we also get asked like recommend a manufacturer, and there's so many good dyneema tarp manufacturers out there.
Who else makes them now?
I mean, you've got...
I thought it was just Hammock Gear.
You got Hammock Gear. I can't remember if Dutch is making them or not.
I don't think he is.
Is Light AF making them
still?
No, he does them in runs.
So I don't know who's making it.
I don't know.
I got another hammock one. Don't buy whoopee slings. Buy tree straps. We used whoopee slings for a while.
I like whoopee slings. It's just they're more technical and you're more limited on your the spacing between trees.
I think price for price, it's going to be the same. Now, obviously, the only downside to straps is it's a little bit heavier and a bulkier setup, but setting up a hammock is hard enough as it is. It's way easier with tree straps. We used whoopee slings at first for like a year or two because they were the more compact and lighter option, but I think once we switched to tree straps, I thought it was a much better move.
Yeah, the only reason I would use whoopee slings nowadays is if I was specifically like trying to build like an ultralight hammock setup, and weight was the only thing I was going for.
It's like ultralight hammock setup is almost an oxymoron now. Yeah. Although they have those like ridiculously light hammocks now.
Yeah, shout out to ATOD. He's making those in his Etsy store.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Ultralight hammocks, yeah.
All right, I got one here. Don't buy those expensive trekking poles. Buy the Cascade Mountain Tech ones.
Or just like a genre of like cheap carbon fiber ones.
Well, there ain't any cheaper than the Cascade Mountain Tech.
No. I don't know if this one's too common anymore, but when it comes to water filters, don't buy the Sawyer Mini, don't buy the Sawyer Micro, just get the Sawyer Squeeze.
Yeah, that's good. That's fair. We kind of beat that drum.
That's a dead horse one. We beat that dead horse a lot of times.
That's a dead horse one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I got a controversial one. Don't buy Mountain House breakfast skillet. Buy the biscuits and gravy. I still receive pushback on that. People are breakfast skillet or die.
Hey, fun fact too.
Yeah.
I opened up I was repackaging the Peak Refuel biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
The biscuits are actually like that big.
In the Peak Refuel?
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe it's don't buy the Mountain House biscuits and gravy.
To be determined.
Maybe it's buy the Peak Refuel biscuit. I mean, the biscuits in the Mountain House one, they're like little marbles. So they're like full size one. Okay.
Yeah.
I have another obvious one. Don't buy hiking boots, buy trail runners. That's an obvious one.
But we buy hiking boots.
Just in the winter, the McKelvey brothers outdoors are texting us.
We just got blown up. That's like pictures coming through.
Yeah, we say it all the time. In the winter,
they sent us a picture of Biscuit World.
Oh, they're at Tudors.
Yeah,
that's funny. In the winter, maybe get boots, but get trail runners, and then furthermore, don't get Gore-Tex trail runners. Just get regular trail runners.
Speaking of like foot-related items, this one's very controversial, but I will always stand by this. Don't buy smart wool hiking socks.
Oh, I actually 100% agree. And I actually will say, if you need some sort of wool-based item for like performance and you're going to like bring it through the ringer, don't buy smart wool stuff. Smart wool, all the smart wool stuff I've had, while very comfortable and very like good while it lasted, it has all worn out. And it's like, quick. It's not just socks. I've got their running tights they wore through. I
had thermals that wore through too.
Yeah, so very low marks on durability for smart wool. Yeah, I would say don't buy smart wool.
They're so comfy though.
They're very comfortable.
Yeah.
I have another one based off of a recent purchase, and it's back there. You got to see it. Don't buy the regular Garmin inReach. Buy the inReach Mini.
Yeah, we've talked. And you and I have talked about that many times.
It's in the closet behind me. Have you ever seen a Mini?
Yes. Michael has one.
It is so small.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it'll save like half the weight. No, it takes like 80% of the weight off of that setup. So I was pretty impressed. All right, what do you got? You got another one?
Yeah, this one's probably more of like a beginner backpacking one. But
that's good.
Yeah. Don't buy aluminum or steel cookware. Just buy titanium. Because titanium's now with like Toques, it's pretty affordable. And so, like, if you're just getting into it and you're like on Amazon or a local outfitter, you'll be tempted by like the cost of aluminum or steel cookware. Just don't go right past it and spend a little bit extra money and get the titanium. You'll be happy you did, and you'll notice the weight savings.
Titanium stuff is pretty cheap right now.
Yeah.
Go Toques. Even like the Snow Peak stuff. I mean, it's more expensive, but like. It's better. I don't know if the only caveat would be like a skillet. Like you're probably not going to get a titanium skillet, like to fry stuff in if that's what you're into.
I don't know.
I had a titanium skillet. No bueno.
Yeah.
They don't make a non-stick variant. I see a lot of people bring sit pads. Don't buy the sit pad. Just buy a chair. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Get over yourselves.
I get the
get over yourselves. Sit pad people.
I get the like not bringing a chair or a sit pad, anything. I get that argument. But if you're gonna buy something and you're gonna because the sit pads are still probably what 3 or 4 ounces. Probably.
I don't know. I haven't checked on the weights of them. I mean, they're definitely significantly lighter.
They're significantly lighter than a chair, but like just a chair. If you're gonna bring something to sit on, just splurge a little bit and get the chair. I don't know. I see a lot of people with sit pads. I'm like, who are you lying to?
Yeah.
Just bring the chair. You want to sit, obviously.
Right.
All right, you got another one?
Yeah, this one actually doesn't really apply to me, but it's based on your experience and everybody else we backpack with who sleeps on the ground. I think most people would agree with this statement. Like, don't buy the most ultralight, slim sleeping pad. Go big. Go big. Go thick.
I was actually going to say, kind of thinking about the sit pad, unless you're like in a very, very small minority of people that can explicitly sleep on their back, don't get one of those Z fold light foam pads. Get an inflatable one.
Get like a 4-inch sleeping pad.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're worried about weight, you can get sleeping pads, inflatable 3-inch pads that are probably weigh as much as one of those accordion style ones. They fold up and they're way more compact than those. They're way more comfortable. They're potentially warmer, kind of depending. Now, the only pro to the little accordion style pad is you don't have to worry about like an air leak pop in. But the incredible technological improvements in inflatable sleeping pads, and you don't have to worry about that. I like that. Don't fart around.
Yeah, don't. And we always talk about sleep related stuff, so I kind of have another controversial one.
Oh, let's hear it.
I guess I'm just going to base this off of my personal experience, but everybody's welcome to do what they want to do. So I've bought econ quilts and I've bought higher quality, like non-econ quilts with better down in it. I vastly prefer the higher quality down, not only for the weight savings.
I actually thought you were going to go opposite with that one.
No, I vastly prefer the higher quality down, the lighter weight. Yeah, it's more expensive. I get it.
But the econ quilts are pretty legit for how much they cost.
They are. But I've had 2 of them now, actually.
I didn't realize you had 2.
Yeah, one of them is actually out in Reno. I wish I would have just spent the extra money for the weight savings and the higher quality down. So,
yeah, I'd have to look at the actual.
But
yeah.
I'm not trying to crap on the econ line from Hammock Gear.
Like this goes back to your dog. Just get a dyneema tarp.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to crap on it because they are really nice and they're really affordable for what they are. But I think the weight savings for me was a little bit. Probably should have been a little bit more important because I used it quite often.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a high quality down.
But it's not to say that the econ quilt, I mean, they're very nice. They're very nice. And the price is real hard to look away from sometimes.
That's a good point. So I have a final one. This is kind of a very broad one, but if you're getting into backpacking, don't go out and buy a bunch of new gear. I'm going to say buy used gear if you can.
It's hard to do that.
It's not that hard. I'm telling you. eBay, hammock forums, backpacking light. Those are 3 sources where you can get used gear. REI garage sale, Facebook marketplace maybe. But anyway, those 4. So eBay, hammock forums. And hammock forums has stuff that's more than just hammocks. They have other outdoor stuff. So eBay, hammock forums, backpacking light, REI garage sale. Between those 4 places, I mean, if you're getting into backpacking, you're not going to know what you like. There's preferences, and it's super expensive to get really nice gear off the bat. So get used gear. At least tent you can get used for sure and have no issues usually. And then pack probably too, and then some other things. But I think that's the last one.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Well, you said that was the last one.
So we're done then.
Okay.
All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
See ya.